Hey guys, Bobby Joe here again. Another thanks for subscribing to all the people that have subscribed. I think on one video I actually got 10 likes. It's a start for me, which I'm happy about. And I promised you this video about DOMS, which is a delayed onset muscle soreness, which is what most people will experience, either starting working out or changing up a routine. You will be seeing me looking down a bit. I've written a few notes on a few points that I want to cover. This is my first informative video. If you think it's informative, if you think it's going to help you in any way, drop a like, tell your friends about it, try and subscribe, try and build this channel up, and watch me progress, guys. Right, here we go. What is DOMS? Well, first of all, it's a delayed onset muscle soreness is what it stands for. It's not the type of soreness that you'll feel in your muscle when you're performing an exercise, doing a competition, physically exhausting yourself. It's not that kind of soreness. It's a stiffness. It's scientifically, it's the muscle fibers tearing. It's tiny microscopic fibers that tiny microscopic tears in your muscle fibers, should I say, and it will lead to stiffness, to soreness, but not a muscle fatigue. The people that experience this, most people that experience this are people that are starting in new programs, that they've changed in a program. They are new to exercise. So they might work in an office. They might just start going to a treadmill and walking for a few miles every other day, 3 days a week, and they'll experience this in the calves, in the legs. They might experience it in the shoulders if they're on a cross trainer. If you don't know what one of them is, go sign up to a gym, have a look. If not, Google it. It's very good for warming up. This is natural, so don't be alarmed by it. This is a way of saying it's your body's response. It's adaptation. It's your body's adaptation to building stamina, to building strength, to building muscle. So your fibers will tear, and then you can get all your macronutrients, you can get all your protein synthesis going on to repair that muscle, to build you bigger and stronger. And that's called hypertrophy. But for the sake of bro science, which for most people watching this channel, it's just friends and family, we're going to call that hypertrophy, which is the building of muscle, the foundation of muscle, which your body's going to rely on to grow strength, to grow stamina from a particular exercise or workout program, depending on what your goals are. This is, we've covered that. DOMS, how long will it last? It can last around 2 days. I mean, I did an exercise yesterday, as Flex Friday, and I had stiffness in my shoulders within around half an hour of doing my shoulder exercises, which was unusual for me, considering I wasn't able to do what I was normally able to do. And got a little tightness in my chest today. I'm going to get even more so tomorrow, but I'll talk about that tomorrow and what I'm going to do, because I have a workout session tomorrow, what I'm going to do to actively recover from that, which is key to the video that I'm going to be making. The reason DOMS comes around, the reason that you get delayed onset muscle soreness is from an eccentric part of a movement. So if you're doing a press up and you're in this position and you're pressed up, it's the movement that's coming down, that when all your chest and your shoulders are bearing the weight of the movement, that is the eccentric part. So it's essentially the time under tension for your muscle. So as you're coming down, you're putting your chest under strain, you're putting you straight, and then you power off, and then that is when the muscle fibers will tear, when they're actively stretched out and you're using your power to perform the movement. Stretch and recovery. They used to say that small stretches will help your recovery from DOMS. That was proven wrong in 2007 by an Australian researcher. Though personal preferences, it might be in your head. If you think stretching will help you, then you do it. Most things like working out, one book will contradict the other book, and one theory will contradict another theory, and you've just got to listen to your body mainly. Myself, I like to do a couple of sets. So say I was doing squats yesterday. Today I'd just get up and down off the sofa a few times, loosen up my legs, a bit of active stretching, so not static stretching but movements, simulating the movement that I was doing in the gym but without the weight. So the eccentric part of the movement, which is the added pressure, the time under tension, will actually be less. So, and that will make the blood and the nutrients and all that juicy goodness go to your muscle and start repairing it. And once your muscle is repaired and it's fine and it's active and ready to go again, that is when your DOMS will disappear or start to fade out. The Does anything reduce DOMS? Well, to be honest, nothing is 100% proven. There's not enough research. There is not enough done. But if you search YouTube, much like my channel, you'll find a lot of bro science, which is like what I do. I research, I read other people's research, I do my own research, and we put together these theories. We put together what works for us, and we share them on the internet. Now, I like to do, like I said, active recovery. Most people like to do a bit of R&R, which is rest and recovery, where they won't use that muscle for a set period of time, roughly 2 days. And that's how they'll plan their workout program around the rest and recovery period, making sure their dietary needs and macronutrients, and so they're not receiving any dietary deficiencies, and they're helping the body retrieve the optimal results through the diets and through the rest. Another key is like warm up. I cannot stress how important it is to warm up. I see so many people go in the gym straight up to the bench press. Oh yeah. Don't do that. It's more important to warm up than it is to warm down, which I'm going to do another video on, hopefully, either tomorrow or Monday. Monday is going to be my first series of Motivational Mondays, so look out for that. If you've got any motivational stories, leave a comment, send me an inbox. I'll talk to you directly, and we'll express the motivation that you need, that you want help receiving, or the motivation that you've had from a certain aspect in your life, and we'll share that. Yeah, so start slow. Start slow. If you're new to the gym, or you're changing a program, start slow. Do what you can do. Don't overexert yourself. Don't fatigue your muscles. Don't go to the point where the bruising and swelling, where you might sprain something, where you might have snapped your shit up. You don't want to be doing none of that. You want to increase around 10% a week. That is what you want to do. If you're on a program for 6 weeks, you want to start off where in 6 weeks' time you're going to be 60% heavier than the weight that you're using now. Back to my notes. Prevention. So the only cure for DOMS is prevention. Prevention is key. If you can, like I said, if you can warm up correctly, if you start slow, if you progressively build up the momentum, if you're new to working out, I'd say hire yourself a personal trainer. There's one at my gym. His name is John Jones. He's going to be setting up an email account, which I will be linking in the description down below. And he will be doing personal training sessions at a discountable price due to coming through me. We'll set up a code for that. And that's it, guys. Hope it's been informative. And just remember, just one more rep. It's a state of mentality, not an act of physicality. Peace.